Have you ever had those quiet moments of doubt where you wonder if your voice actually matters? It is a feeling we all share, the weight of wondering if we are enough to make a difference in a world so large. But your perspective is entirely unique. Your life experiences have shaped a lens that no one else possesses. In psychology, we call this self-efficacy, the belief in your own capacity to execute behaviors necessary to produce specific performance attainments. Simply put, believing you can change something is the very first step toward actually doing it. It starts as a tiny spark within, a quiet conviction that says, I have something to offer. Today, I want us to acknowledge that worth, not because of what you've achieved, but because of who you are. Your story isn't just a collection of events, it's the foundation of your power. Every step you've taken, every challenge you've faced, has prepared you for a role only you can fill. You don't need to wait for permission to feel worthy. That worthiness is your birthright. When you start to see yourself through the lens of potential rather than limitation, the world begins to shift. It's about recognizing the quiet power in your own narrative, the stories of resilience you've already written. By embracing your own story, you open the door for others to do the same. This is where connection begins. Think back to a time when you felt truly yourself. That is the version of you the world needs most right now. You are not just a spectator in this life. You are the protagonist of a journey that matters deeply. Now let's talk about how that inner voice translates into the world around you. It starts smaller than you think. We often think of change as a massive wave, but in reality, it's more like a ripple in a quiet pond. One small act of kindness might seem insignificant to you, but it can be the turning point for someone else. This is the personal ripple. You don't need a global stage to be a catalyst for good in your own neighborhood. When you plant a single tree, you aren't just adding greenery, you're contributing to a legacy that will outlast you. A simple conversation can bridge a gap that seemed impossible to cross just moments before. History is filled with examples of massive social shifts that began with a single person deciding to do one small thing. Think of community gardens that started with one empty lot and one determined neighbor. They now feed thousands. Or support groups that began in a living room and eventually changed national policies on mental health. You don't need 1 million followers, you just need the willingness to show up for the person right in front of you. Kindness is a currency that never devalues. The more you give, the more the world around you enriches. Change doesn't always have to be loud. Sometimes it's as quiet as a decision to be more patient today. So take the pressure off yourself to change the world in one go. Just focus on changing your world. Every ripple matters. Every action counts. You are a catalyst, whether you realize it yet or not. When we all contribute our small ripples, they combine into a force that can move mountains. But how do you know where to start? How do you find the specific impact only you can make? It begins with finding your why. That core motivation that aligns with your deepest values. Ask yourself, what is the one thing in the world that truly breaks your heart? Is it loneliness in the elderly? Is it environmental decay? Or perhaps it's the lack of creative outlets for kids? Now ask yourself, what are the skills or passions that bring you the most joy? Your why sits at the intersection of what the world needs and what you love to do. When your daily choices align with these values, you stop just existing and start living with purpose. Take the story of Sarah, an ordinary accountant who loved art. She started a small weekend class for local youth. Today, those kids have a safe space to express themselves, and Sarah found a fulfillment her day job never provided. Purpose isn't a destination. It's the thread that connects your morning coffee to your evening rest. Take a moment right now to think about one value you want to live out more fully this week. It could be as simple as honesty, curiosity, or compassion. Just choose one. When you lead with your values, you become a beacon for others who care about the same things. This is how communities are built, not through grand manifestos, but through shared conviction. Your impact is a unique constellation in the sky of human progress. No one else can draw it. I want to end with a message of hope, a sincere affirmation that you are and always have been enough. Change is not a destination you reach, it is a journey you are already on every single day. Every person you've touched, every kind word you've spoken, that is the change you've already created. You don't need to be perfect to be powerful, you just need to be yourself. Your story matters, your power is real, and your capacity to create change is infinite. We are all in this together, weaving a tapestry of progress one thread at a time. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What is one small thing you've done recently that you're proud of? Share it in the comments. Let's celebrate the small ripples together and inspire each other. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your story is just beginning. Keep creating, keep caring, and keep believing in the power of you.